What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. You guys are getting ready with me. Yes, I am excited. My house is free of kids. Shout out to my son and my future daughter-in-law. They actually have kept my sons for spring break, which means they are 1,800 miles away from me. I am like Macaulay Culkin, home alone right now, minus the robbers. Yeah, that's me. And I'm so excited. I literally have somewhere to go. We gonna talk as I get ready, because I literally have somewhere I have to be, like soon, right? So first I'm going to use Fenty Beauty's. This is their Pro Filt'r True Matte Primer. This has been a saving grace for me because although the more I'm like really getting into skincare and doing it on a consistent basis with quality products, I'm noticing that my skin is not as oily, but using this primer, it definitely ensures that I do not have any sort of shine or oil to pop up throughout the duration of time that I'm wearing my makeup. And I know some people, kind of like that gloss or, that glow look. I'm really not one for that unless it's a little bit of highlighter that I place somewhere, especially since the last 2 years. I don't want any shine. Give me matte face, give me matte lip, and let me go on about my day. So yes, I'm loving this, and I messed around and cheated myself because I only bought the small sized container. I'm like, oh, well, let me try it out first. Girl, it's Fenty Beauty. I should have known better. Try out what? I should have just bought the large container. But that's okay because they still have the Sephora sale going on, so I am definitely going to pick me up a larger one. And speaking of Fenty Beauty, for our complexion product, I am going to be using Eaze Drops, also by Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade number 20. Shout out to us 420 girls out there. But yeah, y'all, can't y'all tell I'm geek? Like, y'all hear my speech, right? I am so excited. I actually, like, for real, not like just doing my makeup in front of y'all and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go, bye. And when it's over, I go wash my face and go watch TV. Y'all, I got somewhere to be. I am so excited. I just knew this entire week while my sons were gone for their spring break that me and my husband was just gonna be sitting here in this house watching like rerun episodes of American Gangster Trap Queen. That is my guilty pleasure. If y'all have never seen it, Amazon Prime, BET Plus, them girls on there, oh my goodness. Man, that show right there is definitely one that you can easily get hooked into. And I literally said to myself, well, I'll just spend my entire week while my kids are gone. I'll work, because I work from home. And after work, I'll just have me a glass of wine and just sit around the TV until I fall asleep. My husband was like, babe, as soon as you get off of work, I have some place I'm taking you. And when I saw where we were going, man, look, I am super excited. And for my under eye concealer, I'm going to use a little Juvia's Place I Am Magic, and this is in the shade number 9. Just a little bit, not too much. I've really been on a less is more kick lately. I don't know if that's because I'm working now and I'd be somewhat exhausted when I get off of work. Shout out to people that are holding it down in the customer service area. Y'all, let's be more kinder to our customer service agents when we're calling into these various places. I mean, just the stress that they go through, right? Reading all these scripts and trying to keep their composure, even though we pissed about our services. Let's show them a little bit more kindness, because trust me, if they didn't have to read those disclosures, they wouldn't read them. So, you know, let's show them kindness. And I'm also going to use Nars. This is their soft matte concealer, and this is in the shade Chocolate. So yeah, I don't know if it's because I work a lot now that I just don't have time to, or the energy really, to do like a full on, 30-minute, hour-long makeup process. But that's like where I'm at with it. Less is becoming more for me. As long as you could still make it look good and make it look like you spent some time on your makeup, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like this whole marathon, oh, it takes me hours, 3 hours to do my makeup. Throw the whole makeup bag away. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I'm not going out for who sits and lets their concealer dry the longest. I don't need that award anymore. I need something that's going to be functional. I can go ahead and get it done in a reasonable amount of time, get out the door, get on with my life, and do what it is I got to do. That's where I'm at with it. So I'm going to let this dry down. I'm going to apply my brows off camera because yes, that is still one of those things I do in private to myself. And then I'll be back and we'll get all of this together. And to set all of these concealers, I will be using, this is Too Faced Born This Way. This is their setting powder in translucent medium. I know my face look super powdery. Like, girl, what are you doing? We about to take care of all of that. Yes, I matted the hell out of my face. No shine anywhere. And what I'm going to use now to pretty much blend all of this together, because these areas looking a little suspect right now, is Too Faced. This is their multi-purpose complexion powder, and it's in the shade Chai. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. pointed powder brush and just lightly tap in there and just kind of go around ever so lightly. I mean, I'm shocked, that I have the house to myself. I don't want to look that damn shocked like I'm ready to go into crave shocked. So let's simmer this setting powder down just a little bit. I mean, that is so crazy, like how excited I am, and how to actually have the house to myself. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like my boys are everything to me. They really are. And I think that's one reason why I'm so shocked, is because I have been so blessed with like amazing children that I never felt the need to be like, oh, I need the house to myself, can y'all go stay with? Like, no. And my youngest is 15. and they're literally like just now leaving. And I'm sitting here twiddling my fingers like, exactly what am I supposed to do? Like, check account on positive. Gas in the car, although it's like $50,000 a gallon, it's on full. And I'm still sitting here like, what am I supposed to do? I'm so used to like taking them to the store or to all these various hype beast stores that they're going to. I feel like I work for them just because of that. But now that they're not here, I'm like literally drawing the blank. Like, what am I supposed to do with myself? So I'm so excited that my husband did find this art exhibit that we're going to go to tonight, or else, again, American Gangster, Trap Queens, and my nice glass of red wine would be my portion for the evening. So, earlier I mentioned Sephora, right? And they're having like their amazing sale that they do for Rouge and VIBs and Insiders. Finally made it to Rouge. I really don't know how my checkbook feel about that. But in any event, because I got 20% off, I went and I picked up a few things, right? Like, remember I told y'all it's been a while since I've done makeup, gone shopping for makeup. So I picked this one up. This is the Stalk'R Face and Eye Bronzer Highlight Palette. Now, one of the reasons I'm like extremely excited to use this is because I've been stalking, so to speak, the Fenty Beauty bronzers forever. Like, honestly, since they came out, and I was one of those. I would go in the store, I would see it. I didn't know if I wanted, what shade is it? I didn't know if I wanted Cocoa Naughty or Thick Mint or Caramel Cutie. And I have so many bronzers. It was not on my agenda to go in there and buy 3, right? So with this particular little kit, I actually get, can y'all see that? I actually get Thick Mint, Cocoa Naughty, Caramel Cutie, Private Island, In the Sun, and we get 2 shimmers. The shimmers are Fat Glass and Gold Card, which are the highlights, right? So I'm excited to actually be able to use this and have a choice between the 3 bronzers that I am so interested in, but just could not bring myself to commit to buy. And I got these during, you know, obviously the Sephora sale, which meant because I am Rouge, I'm special, I got them at 20%. I got it at 20% off. So let's see. Oh, okay. And that is Thick Mint. I like it. I think she may do me some justice in the summer months because I'm gonna tan anyway, but I like it. Okay, so that was Thick Mint. I'm gonna, now, let's see, Cocoa Naughty. Let's see what she do. Oh, these are beautiful. And I'm not using my normal bronzer brush because the compartments are so tiny. And now I'm going to just kind of contour my nose just a tad bit using the face palette by Makeup Revolution and Tammy. This is called Paradise Glow. I picked this one up. It was literally like one of the last ones that was like tucked away on the shelf at Ulta. So late to the game, but it's so, this palette is amazing, right? So I'm just going to use Contoured Cutie, which is this shade here, and I'm going to apply it with a light hand using a Morphe E6 toothbrush. Just give that after 5, after work, I'm tired, but I'm still put together look. And for my eye this evening, I am going to be using Chocolate Brown palette, and this is by Huda Beauty. She look dusty, but this is a good palette, y'all. So yep, that's the palette I will be using. And I'm going to begin by using this middle matte shade here. And I'm going to apply that all over using, y'all guessed it, if y'all watch at least 2 of my videos, y'all know this is my ride or die brush. My M504 Morphe, this is my ride or die. This is my baby. I love this brush. It gets me through the thickest of times when it comes to doing my makeup. Oh, this brush is faithful. And then we're going to apply it in the same way to this eye. And then I'm going to use this shade here, this matte here, and I'm going to apply that using a Morphe M433 brush. I'm just going to apply that to the outer perimeter. Then I'm going to use a Eco Tools brush. This brush, they state it's for defining your crease. Y'all, a brush is a brush. That's how I use brushes. If it works, regardless of what area, it works. So yeah, we're gonna use this one, and we are going to begin packing this dark shade here to our outer eye area. Kind of get that V going. And then I'm just going to wipe some of it off because I just want pretty much just the shadow. Yep, just the shadow of it. And then we're going to do the same to this side. And now I'm going to line my lower lash line using Huda Beauty's. This is their Life Liner in Extreme Black. They want line. This stuff is black as hell. And I'm just going to grab my mirror here. So I'm going to go back in and apply this matte shade here, and I will be using by Eco Tools. This is a smudge brush, which is just the right size and density for packing under eyeshadow for me. And again, just place it right on top of that liner and not using any additional product. If you want to kind of drag it out a little bit, just take in, not drag, because we don't want to drag our under eye skin, right? But just kind of flick the brush outward just a little bit so that you can bring out that shadow, and it doesn't necessarily look like liner, but it looks more or less like you are smoking your under eye just a little bit. And we're going to do the same with this eye. And after you've placed it, again, just kind of flick the brush out just a little. And now I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to use this shade here using the same Eco Tools brush, but this one is dual-sided and this side is the blend brush. So I'm just going to apply a little bit, tap off any excess, and then just bring that under. Y'all, I'm running behind. Oh my gosh, if I do not pick up my feet. So we're gonna move on to blush. Now for the blush, I will be using, I'm sorry, this is just bomb to me. I love this blush palette. I just do, and I've been using it forever. I think this one I will use until it is completely gone. So I'm going to use Abby, this shade here, and this shade here, which is called Topia. I'm going to mix the two together lightly, because Juvia's Place, they give no cares about giving you extra pigment. You just have to learn how to handle your brush when you're using their products, because the pigment is real. And just a light hand. I got work in the morning. I'm not trying to be out here to 4 a.m. full on glam. And for our lips, first I will be using NYX Cosmetics. This is one of their suede liners, and it is in the shade Espresso. Just a light lining. It is nothing like having a good dark brown lip liner. And now we're going to fill our lips in using Fenty Beauties. This is their Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow, just for that extra shebang. So for that little extra bit of pizzazz that I'm looking for my lips, I am going to add, this is a lip gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is in the shade named Parfait. It's giving me, oh, you see that metallic? That's what I need right there, definitely in the middle. And now I'm going to apply a setting spray, and this is by Hourglass. It is their Veil Soft Focus. Okay, Okay guys, so this is the final look for this evening. I put on some Ardell lashes off camera and actually got dressed. So thank you so much for those of you who watched this video. I'm actually digging it myself. I feel like it was a little rushed, but it's that kind of after work, soft glam, don't have to do too much, but you still giving everything. And until next time, we shall chat again soon.
That out. Long time ago. Oh, I think this one.
What, take pictures from?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's Hoochie.
There she go.